This conference will now be recorded.
Yeah, hello. So now it's clear, right? Yeah. Is it clear, my voice? Okay, good. Let's continue today. It's already late. Okay. Now we are trying to understand about how we are going to use the subqueries. What is the need of subqueries? So all those points we are trying to understand. In previous session also, we got some scenarios like how we are going to connect the subqueries with the outer query. Like output of one query, it is going to use the outside of the query, that is called subquery. So best example is if you want to display the maximum salary along with the all the employee details. So you want to display all the employee details who is getting maximum salary. So this is the best example we can use for subquery. So if you want to use all the columns from salary where salary is equal to, select max of salary from table. That's what we discussed in the previous session. And what is the challenges if you don't use subquery, if you write other way like group by or some what are the way partition by, we learn different things. So you know if you use what is the problem we are going to get. So that is the reason we are going to call the subqueries in the SQL. All those points we discussed in the previous session. So now we have different examples like what is the purpose of there are some different ways we can use the subqueries, like we can suppose the class and also from class and also having class. There are different ways you can use subqueries. So like that we have other, we are trying to understand one by one. So now we are having different examples. Let's try to solve other examples as well. So any questions so far? Now this is a practice exercise we are going through, and this is what we tried. So what is the question here is, we are trying to write the employee name and also hire date for all employees in the same department like Blake. Wherever Blake working, we need to find out the respective departments of Blake. First of all, how we'll get the Blake department number? Select department number from table where name is equal to Blake. So we'll get to know the Blake department number. So then select star from table where department number is equal to something to the subquery. So based on that, we are going to use and access the subqueries. So this is how we can use subqueries, and it's going to access. And again, it's asking to like exclude the Blake. So how to exclude the Blake? So we are using the uncondition to exclude the Blake. First, we'll get all the employees who are all working in the Blake department. In that list, Blake also there. So we are going to exclude. For that, we are going to use the uncondition to remove the Blake. This is how we are going to use and try. Now, question number 2. So what is the question number 2 here? So create a query to display the employee number and name for all employees who earn more than the average salary. First of all, how to get the average salary? So split the question into multiple pieces. Like what is the information they are expecting? They are expecting like employee number and the employee name for all the employees who is going to earn the more than the average salaries. So in the organization, we have different employees and different salaries. So we'll get to know the average salary. What is the average salary? Like sum of the salaries by total number of employees, that is the average salary. So we are having salaries like employee number, employee name, salary. We have different salaries. Let's see, we have organization like select star from. So just I'm trying to use some table. Okay, we loaded some data. Okay, let me take the unique records like create or replace EMP as. I'm going to take the, just I'm creating some unique record, select distinct star. Create or replace table, right? So this is very important. What I'm trying to do, I'm trying to create the one table having only unique records. Now let's try to select star from EMP. So this table having some salaries, around 14 records, or still are having distinct records. Or this table having different information. We updated some salaries or something we did so in previous sessions. Yeah, that's fine. It's okay. So what is the average salary of the total overall employees in my organization? How to find that? Select average salary from EMP. This is the average salaries. I don't know, somehow it is taking longer time. So I'm able to run about statement. Whenever I'm trying to run this, I don't know why it is taking longer time. Select. Okay, let it be. So what is happening here? So let's go back to the question. So what is the question here? Create a query to display employee number, name, and for the employees who earn the more than the average salary. Whoever having the employees salary more than their average salary, that is what it's expecting. So it's expecting like we have salary. So let's say employee one having salary 500. So average salary of employees is some 400. So this one employee one is eligible to get the output or not. So this the 500 is greater than 400. So is eligible to get the final output. So like that we have the employees whoever earning the salary more than average salary. Who are all the employees eligible to get that average salary? That is the question they are asking. So that is the question they are expecting here. So how to write the answer? Anyone have a clue on this? You can try in chart window. Don't look at the answer. You can try in the chart window. Even syntax error also fine. We can accept that. It's not an issue. But trying is very, very important. So sort the results in the descending order. So again they added one more point here. Sort the results in the descending order. So what are the names? Employee number and employee name. We are expecting, we are going to find the salaries who are all having the salary and getting more than their average salaries, and sort the order in the descending order. So how to do that? Everybody should try and update the answer in chart window. You can try something which is not correct also. That is fine. But I'm expecting answer from everyone in the chart window, whatever you are writing. Anything is fine. I don't bother about it. So how many of you understand the question, first of all? How many of you understand the question? How many of you are able to write something on the paper? That is very, very important. Trying is very important. Whether you are getting it, that is a different story. Trying is very important. So I can see answer from Abhijit. So anyone else? Nobody have knowledge to write this except Abhijit. At least you guys are able to think or not. So some brilliant guys, they can copy and paste also. That is also fine, right? That is also, we are trying something. So copy paste also somebody should learn and understand how to do copy and paste. So select employee number, employee name from employee where salary greater than the average salary. Now go back whether our Snowflake is supporting or not. Still it is loading. I don't know what happened to this. So select employee number comma ename from EMP so select employee number from so we are going to select the employee number and employee name from EMP where so it's not supporting I don't know there's some issue fine select the employee number and employee name from EMP where salary so what we are trying salary should check each and every record that salary is more than the average salary so where salary greater than so some people write some brilliant people are there so they will write like this so where salary greater than average salary like that some people keep the answer so how they are going to write I know here also we have a lot of people if I ask them to write something in interviews right so definitely they will ask like that I know I have confidence on most of the people so don't do that kind of mistakes select employee number comma employee name from EMP so how the person who is having more knowledge they will write the answer where salary greater than average of salary like this some people write yes or no this is one of the blunder mistake so immediately interviewer throw out they don't ask any question but we feel like yeah I answered everything but the result is sorry get back to you that is the only answer they will tell so that is having a lot of meaning get back to you means they never get back us that is very very important okay should not use aggregate functions in the where class at any cost aggregate functions we cannot where clause what is the purpose of where clause purpose of where clause is to filter the data on direct columns where salary greater than data and also salary equal to 100 like that we can use but we can't use the aggregate function directly in the where clause that is very very important okay so to avoid this what we are doing we are going to write select so this is subquery always subquery you have to enclose in the braces that is very very important select average salary from EMP. So we are going to get the average salary. Instead of getting direct salary, we are writing subquery to get that information. Select star from table where salary greater than 5,000. Whatever average salary it is returning, that information we are going to get through the subquery. So what is the last statement they are calling? We are going to sort the results in the descending order of the salary. Order by salary descending order. So this is the statement we are using to sort your data in the descending order. Now read the question one more time. Now you will get the clarity. Once you see the answer in SQL, right? Oh my God, this is very simple. But before looking into the answer, if you are able to write it right, that is the actual knowledge you are going to get. Don't look at the answer and get the solution. That is very, very important. Now, so now read the question. Everybody should read the question. Create a query to display the employee number and name for all employees who earn more than the average salary. So whoever employee is getting the salary more than the average salary. So salary greater than the average salary of the employees. And sort the results in descending order of the salary. That's what we are using, order by salary. What is the meaning of DSC? It is going to sort data in the descending order. That is very, very important. Got it right? That is the meaning of order by salary, descending order. Is it clear? Yes or no? Now, move back. Now look at the answer, what they are talking about. See, they are not using the descending order of salary, but that's fine. That's okay. Now, question number 3. So question number 3. Who will read the question? Who will explain what they are expecting in the requirement? So what they are expecting in the result? So what is the question? Who will share the business requirement? I like to talk people in my calls, so this I'm giving opportunity to everyone, whoever want to communicate and explain the question. So we need to understand the business requirement. What exact the result customer is expecting through this question? That is very, very important. What exactly they are expecting here? Who is going to present that question? I'm not asking answer. I'm asking someone going to read and tell me what is the expectation from here.
Hi. We need to fetch the information of employee number and employee name in any department whose employee name contains a letter T in their name. This is the requirement.
Yes. Thank you, Monica. So we are going to write the employee number and employee name for all the employees. Again, they are expecting the what is the number of employee and name of the employees who are all working in the organization, who work in a department with the employee whose name contains T. So whoever working the any department in that particular department, any person having their name is T, just we need to display all that employees. That information that is asking. So who work in a department with any employee in any department, let's say assume 10th department, we have 10 employees. Out of that, one employee having their name is T, that means all the remaining employees should get in the output. If that particular department is eligible to get the final result. Yes or no? You accept or not? So that is the requirement, right? So now your turn. Who is going to write the answer in the chat window? That is very, very important. So we should write the answer in the chat window. So who is going to write? I can see answers from someone. So Guru Teja shared his answer. Select employee number, employee name from employee, where employee name in, okay. So first of all, how to find the employee departments whoever having their name is T. So first, who work in a department with a name whose name contains T? That is very, very important. We need to find the department numbers, not the names. That is very, very important. How to find the departments whoever having their name is T? How to find that? So what is the question here? So how to find the department numbers whose name contains T? Select department number from EMP. Where? What is that? What you are looking for? Name. We know. How to find the contains T? We already know that. Where? E name. Like operator. Where E name like? So percentile, percentile. So this is the logic. Is it correct or not? So we are going to get the departments, whoever going to get the names having their T or not. So what is the final output we are expecting? We are expecting employee number and employee name from the organization, from the whatever departments having any one of the employee having their name is T. Correct, right? Yes or no? This is the expectation. Now it is it's simplified. Now our answer is simplified. Now what we are expecting from outside? Select department employee details, like employee number, whatever you want, you get it. Employee name from EMP, where department number is equal to department number. So we'll get the multiple departments from the subquery at the time. If you get the multiple values from inside, we are going to use the in class. That's it. Straightforward answer. Nothing is there. Very easy. Just we are feeling it is difficult. Everything is easy here. Only thing is we have to put our mind to think in right direction. That is very, very important point. So now go back to the question. So what is the question here? Write a query to display the employee number and employee name for all the employees who work in a department with any employee whose name contains T. So that is the information we are expecting. So we are going first, we'll get the department numbers who are all having to get their names is T. It is going to get all the departments, and then we are trying to find the employees who are all belongs to those departments. Yes or no? Is it correct or not? It's a very simple, straightforward, right? Any confusion here? Nothing is there. Why we are using in class here? Because of we are getting multiple values from the inside query, multi-row subquery. This is called. So we have different type of subquery: single row subquery, multi-row subquery, and multi-column subquery. So single row subquery means subquery is returning the single value as output. That is called single row subquery. So subquery returning more than one values. Now your subquery is returning more than one values. That is called. That's the reason we are connecting through the in class. That is very, very important point. Okay. So you got it. So whenever you start solving the question on your own, then only you will get the answer clearly. So if you always look at the answer, then your mind never going to start thinking. You have to take one question every day. Just try to solve that question. Keep thinking whenever you're having lunch, whenever you're walking, whenever you're doing something. Keep thinking of the question. Try to write on your own logic. Check the output. What is going to happen? So whenever you start thinking like that, if you start solving the questions like this, then your mind is going to respond what is expecting here. That is very, very important point. Now, this is clear. Move to next question. Question number 4. Now, understand the question. Who is going to read this business requirement except Monica? Yeah, yes, Subhash, you are trying something. You are talking something.
Sir, yes, sir, can you hear me now? Hello?
Yeah, I can hear now.
Yes. So we have to find out the employee details like employee name, department number, and job title. Who for whom the department location is, tell us.
Whose department location is Dallas. Okay, good, good. Okay. So we have any location in our employee table? Like, so we don't have location as name as Dallas. Correct, right? So that's fine.
Yes, sir.
Even we don't have the location as Dallas. So how to answer your question? So we have employee table and department table having Dallas, right? Department name. So we are going to get the information from the Dallas. Who are all the employees working in the particular department belongs to Dallas? That information we are going to display. How to get that? Display the employee name and department number and job title. So how to display that? So in employee table, we don't have the department name, but we'll get it from the department table. That's not an issue, right? So select. So what are all the information they are expecting? Employee name, department number, and job title. Employee name, comma, DEPT number, comma, job from EMP. From EMP. So what we are expecting? Where department number is equal to. So we are trying to find the department number whose department number is Dallas. So for that, very, very important, whatever column we are using in the select where class, we have to select the same name. That is very, very important. Don't forget that. So we have to select same column. So if you are expecting the department number, if you write the multiple columns here, right, is going to give the problem. That is very, very important. Should not write. If the where class is calling one statement, your select statement also should have the only one column. That is very, very, if you write the multiple columns here, will throw the error. We have to remember that point very carefully. Select. So some people not created the department table, try to create. So for this example, we have to create select department number from DEPT. where department name is equal to, what is that we are looking for? Dallas. So we are getting data from multiple tables without joining. See the data. Joins is not required here to get data from multiple tables. Without joins also we can able to get data using the subqueries. That is very, very important point. So if you want to execute this particular query, we should have the department table as well. Try to create department table and then we can execute this query. It will going to work. Is it clear, right? Now, next point. See, this is the solution. There is some other way also to find the solution. Keep this question as a note. We are going to discuss as joins in coming sessions. So at that time, we'll solve the same question with the help of joins also. So now we'll solve same question with the help of joins. We'll see at the time of joins discussion. So it is going to work. So how we can discuss? So we'll whenever we are talking about joins, what is the importance of joins and what is the use of joins at the time we'll discuss this question. People who are already having joins, then they can understand this particular result below. So they can able to understand this particular problem, but we are going to discuss in the coming class about these joins. Now we got the solution for it. Now question number 5. So who is going to read this question? Display the employee name and salary for all the employees who report to King. So employee name and salary for all employees who reporting to King. So that means job is King. Still it is rotating. Okay, I'm very sorry. So where e name is equal to King, right? See, he is the person reporting to King. So what is the question they're asking? Display employee name and salary for all employees who reports to King. That means King ID should be a manager ID. Got my point? So we have manager IDs also here. Everybody having their manager IDs. So first we need to find out the what is the employees getting the manager ID as a King's employee number. You accept or not? So 78939 is the King's employee number. So whoever having the manager as 7839, that is the data we are expecting. Yes or no? Whoever reporting to King, that means whoever having the manager ID as the 783, that is the output we are expecting. Now let's try to select. So first we'll find the King's employee number, like select employee number from EMP where E name is equal to King. Yes or no? We are going to get the King's employee number, right? So once you get the King's employee number, so this is the subquery data. So this employee number, whoever having the manager number, that is the data we are expecting. Correct or not? Select star or whatever data you are expecting. Select star from EMP where MGR ID is equal to, see, so this employee number whoever having as a MGR manager number, that is belongs to the King's reporting employees or not. Got it right? This that manager ID should will equal to the employee number of the king. Now we'll try to fetch this data. See, we are having the 6 entries in the result, which is having who are all, these are all the employees reporting to the king or not. So how we are telling that? So 7839 is the manager ID. These are all the employees it is going to report to the manager. So all that information that is showing here as a, these are all the employees are belongs to the king. So all these employees are reporting to the manager as a king. Is it correct or not? Now go back and read the question. Now read the question. Display employee name and salary for all employees who report to king. So first we are going to get the king's employee number. Whoever having that manager number, all those employees are reporting to the king or not. So here how to understand. So this Jones is having the manager ID 7839. That means he is the person is going to reporting the king or not. How you say 7839 is the king? So 7839 is also one of the employees in the organization having the employee number as king. So now we got all the employees who are all reporting to the king. So that is the reason we are writing the subquery to get the information what they are looking. Any confusion here? Any questions? Any challenges? Anyone having? So it's having, it can solve through the self join also. That whenever we are discussing about joins, at that time we'll discuss how to answer this. Keep in mind these two questions, note down separately somewhere, and we'll discuss at that time. So now this is the solution for writing the king's salary. Now still how many questions? Some people having, oh my god, still how many questions I need to answer? It's over, only 2 questions left. Don't worry. Is it interesting or not?
Interesting, sir.
Okay, very good. Thank you for your response. Now we got the question number 4 is completed, and also question number 5 is completed. Now question number 6. Who will read this question? Jivan, can you read this question?
Can I, sir?
Yeah, please, Srikanth, go ahead.
The department number, name, and job for all employees in the sales department. That means in
Yes.
sales department, who are employees are working, their department number, name, and job role. We have to get that.
So we are going to find the department number, name, and job for all employees in the sales department. So we have any department in our employee table saying like sales? So we have manager is there. So where job is the select, how to get the sales, select distinct star from EMP, distinct, what is that? Job. Let's see what whether it is having sales or not. Something happened to my computer, I don't know. Select distinct job from EMP. See what are all the distinct jobs are there in your organization. So we have total 5. Yeah. See, we have analyst is there, we have president is there, salesman is there, manager is there, clerk is there. These are all the job roles. So what is the question they are asking? For all employees in the sales department, they are asking to display the who are all the employees working in the sales department. So here we are treating as a salesman. So, but it is, if that is a question, then we can try it right directly, right? Select star from EMP where job is equal to salesman. So here they are not expecting that. So in the department number, maybe there is having separate column name called sales, but that information I'm not sure we're having here. Yeah, we have department also. Let's review the data. So we are having, yeah, this is what they are expecting. If that is the salesman, anyone can try and write the answer, right? So why they are confusing me? It is a straightforward. Select star from table where the name is equal, job is equal to salesman. Now the data which is having the sales is present here. So now understand the question. Display department number, name and job for all employees in the sales department. Select department number, department name, comma job for all the employees working in the sales department. So how to write this? Someone is responding in the chat window. Soumya, good. Good to see your response in chat window, Soumya. So what about others? So first of all, overall the sales department. How to get the department number which is belongs to sales department. Now, so here we have data like we need to find the department number for the sales. How to get the department number for the sales? Select department number from table where D name is equal to sales. We got the department number out. That particular information we are fetching from the employee table. So we are going to fetch the what details they are expecting. Select department number, comma department name, comma job from employees. Where department number is equal to subquery start. Select department number, comma, nothing, no comma. Select department number from EMP where D name is equal to sales. That's it. So we are going to get the sales information. See, they are using joins here. Don't worry about it. We'll discuss all these questions. We'll write all these questions for joins in the coming sessions. So here they are using other method like, but you try to use the method what we are discussing and share your answer in the WhatsApp group. Okay, now, so next question. So display the employee number, name and salary for all employees. These questions are two questions are combining as a single question now. See, seventh question is we already solved two questions separately, but now they combined as a single question. Yes or no? Who is going to read now? Soumya, you understand the question? Can you explain what you understand? Anybody want to explain? Bindu, Chaitanya, Dilip?
Sir?
Yeah. You can explain this question. What the requirement here, Chaitanya?
They asked to display the employee number, name and salary for all the employees whose salary is more than the average salary. And also
Yes.
who work in department where the employees have T in their name.
Yes. So we want to display the employee number, name and salary for all employees who earn more than the average salary. So we are going to use a subquery where salary greater than select average salary from table. That is clear. And again, they're adding some more condition. And who work in a department with any employee with a T in their name. So we are adding the condition here like department number is equal to and department number is equal to. Correct, right? Now, how to solve this? Who will tell the answer? I'm waiting your answer in the chat window. Who are going to solve this answer? Now we got the answer separately. Yes, Jivan, that one first answer. This is the second answer. So now we have two answers ready here. These two answers we are combining to make it as a third answer. Just copying from the Google and executing. That is the only software engineer do. Don't worry about you are writing too many things and troubling your mind. Everything is we should know Control C and Control V. That is very, very important. So here I am Control C. This is Control C. We know right how to do Control C? Control V. You know right how to do Control V? Now again Control C one more place. This is again Control C. So till where we want to do the Control C, that is also very important. So some people copy the brackets also. Some people feel like that is free. Anyway, we can copy. Don't accept free things. Okay. Select employee number. So I'm pasting here. See, select employee number, employee name from table where salary greater than, select average salary from employees. So till now what you will get? We'll get the employees who is getting the salary more than their average salaries. And the department of the people who are all contains their employee name is the T. So we are connecting these two. This is two statements where salary. So how the statement where clause here? I'm simplifying where salary greater than 1000 and department number in 10, 20. This is the logic, right? We are writing multiple conditions in the where class. So this is one condition and this is another condition. So how to connect these two? And that's it. So they ask like either the person is having the salary more than greater than average salary or that person belongs to this particular department. At that time we can use or. But these two are should match the conditions. That's the reason we are using AND operator. We can use n number of subqueries in the where class. Depends on the condition we are going to use. See, how is Control C and Control V? It's very good, right? It's very easy. So only thing is we are worrying too much about we don't know anything. We know a lot of things. Only thing is we have to execute those things. That is very, very important. See, very simple and straightforward answer. This is what we did, right? So don't do the blunder mistake. Someone asks you where we have to put the AND class, where we have to put the aggregate function, where we have to put the comma, brace. Don't put these kind of things whenever you are trying to execute. Errors, we are getting problem like output is something wrong or something, but getting error is fixing that error is very, very important. That is a basic necessity everybody should do. So if you are not able to fix the errors, try to fix the errors. Don't bypass the errors. Oh, anytime if I open the computer, it's always give the errors. So don't practice here. So that is irritating if I see that error. Some people feel like that. So చాలా మందికి ఆ ఎర్రర్ చూస్తేనే అసలు రెడ్ కలర్ చూస్తేనే డేంజర్ కనిపిస్తుంది. They feel like very irritated. So everything is, it's not like everything what we are looking. Sometimes we may not get those things in life. So you have to accept everything, right? We have to accept errors also. That is very, very important. We have to habituate everything in our life. That's the reason we're accepting errors. So this is very, very important. Like we got the answer. So 7th question also completed. Now we're almost done. There is some other topic like exist and not exist. Don't worry about it. again, this is something, it's a confusing topic for you. I'm not going to cover here. So don't worry about it. If some people having the knowledge wanted to do the existing knowledge, they can understand. And if they have any doubt, contact me, I will help you. So now, as of now, we understand like how to use subqueries in the where class. So what are the different places we can use subquery? Where class and also from clause and also having clause. Now we got some different examples having to use subqueries in the where class. Tomorrow we are going to use the subqueries in the from clause. That is very important topic. Okay. So how to use subqueries in the from clause? Sir, from clause we are using table only, right? What you are telling, you are telling now subqueries also we can use. Yes, we can use subqueries in the from clause also. What situations we are going to use? We have very interview questions are coming up in tomorrow's session. Very important questions is lined up in tomorrow's session. So don't miss the session. Be active and prepare all these things whatever completed so far. Whether you are eating breakfast or whether you are eating lunch are different story, but practicing SQL is very important. Even you skip the lunch or breakfast, that is fine, but whatever topics we discuss, don't look at the answers, look at the question and try to answer on your own. If you are not able to answer, then only look at the answer. Then your mind is be active. Whenever interviewer asking at that particular situation, your mind is adjusting to answer at that time. It won't come directly at that time. That is very important. So, okay, I'm stopping now. Hope everybody having this document. Anyway, I'm going to upload all this information on our website. So just go through and try to complete. So tomorrow we are discussing very useful scenarios, how to use subqueries in the from clause. Okay, that is very important. Okay, thank you everyone. See you tomorrow. Bye.